Welcome, everybody.
Not important.
Hello. Same damn time, same damn place. The MEGA64 podcast.
We're here.
You're here on a hot Sunday night with the MEGA64 boys. Coming to you live on a hot Sunday night.
It's hot.
We're your hosts. Hello, my name is Derek Acosta. Here with special honorary guest Shawn Chatfield and security technical enforcer Garrett Hunter. And we are missing our main guy,
Where's that B-boy?
Rocco Digital Commando Bodie. He's not here currently. We are. Some of you may know we're experiencing technical difficulties out there in the cyber world. Some of you may know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Others of you may be in the dark right now. Rest assured, you will be informed soon enough.
Soldiers are pissed.
That's right, but where's Rocco? He's not here right now. He's gone commando, searching out our enemies, figure out ways to take them on.
What does that mean?
He's gone into full Grim Reaper mode. He texted us saying he could be anywhere in the world right now. Rocco could be in his underwear in the jungles of Syria.
No, he's commando.
Yeah, he's commando. No underwear.
He's commando.
Anything but the underwear.
No, he's in commando mode. So that means
like face paint.
Yeah, face paint, jungle paint. He's just got
He's like this.
He's just got his tidy whities on with two Bowie knives, one stuck in the front, one stuck in the back.
Yeah.
He's got exactly. He's got a fucking Bluetooth keyboard.
Whoa.
In a quiver. Instead of arrows, he's got Bluetooth keyboards.
Yeah. Yikes.
Brought to you by Razer.
Yikes.
That's right. Rocco's gone digital commando. He won't be joining us tonight. He's away on mission. So you've got us.
Welcome. It is the night of the Oscars. It's our biggest night of the year. Our industry.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely show business.
That's what you guys do best.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're here. Right before we started, we got those. It's fucking my voice. That M-berry stuff. That was it makes something sweeter. It makes it sweet, sour.
These are
sour,
called
sweet.
like miracle fruit tablets.
Yeah.
I've been to parties before and people pass them out and then serve like hors d'oeuvres.
Theme song.
This job ain't worth the pay. Can't wait till the end of the day. Hey, honey, I'm on my way. Hey, 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 honey, I'm home and had a hard day. Hold me cold, one, oh, by the way, lay up my feet, give me something to eat. Fix me up my favorite tree. Honey, I'm back, it's killing me.
All right, that was "Honey, I'm Home" by Shania Twain. For everybody watching on Tuesday, that's my new jam, "Honey, I'm Home" by Shania Twain.
That Derek's new jam and all of our mom was back in the '90s jams as well.
I just discovered it, so
Yeah.
I am behind the times.
That might be like a O2.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I
That
think so.
Late?
Yeah.
So it's ladder Twain.
It's in our late stages.
The ladder Twain. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off. We were talking about important stuff.
We had sent this stuff. This isn't a sponsorship or anything like that. But I just tried these grapes after I had one of those pills, and it was the best grapes I've ever had. But I don't know.
But
There was no control. There was no control grape.
We don't know if these grapes right here are like the best grapes ever, or if
They're
this.
sour
see
grapes
what we got
that
here.
this makes them taste sweet.
So, yeah, somebody sent us this berry miracle fruit tablets. Experience something truly amazing. Berry tablets transform ordinary foods into extraordinary.
Well,
Whoa.
see, maybe that's what this did.
Whoa,
Because those are
crazy.
really good grapes.
Made from the finest selection of miracle berries. Turn on your taste bud and seduce your senses.
Yeah, right now we're
That's
hacking our
kind of
taste
how
buds.
Whoa,
that's
somebody-
how I felt
yeah.
about those grapes.
They're gonna fuck your senses.
Yeah.
Well, wait! Don't take one yet. I want you to eat a control grape first.
Yeah, have a
we
grape
saved
first.
two grapes.
Two
Two
grapes.
drapes. So they recommend trying some cheese or some chili peppers or like a lime or a pineapple. We're gonna try a grape.
I got cheese here.
How's the cheese?
It's cheesy.
All right, hold on. Break me off a little piece of cheese.
You want cheese?
Yeah.
Break me off a little piece
cheese of
of
that.
cheese.
That's it. That's how it goes.
That's how the cheese jingle goes. All right, we're gonna do miracle berry thing.
I'm gonna have another one just for fun.
Wow, you're gonna OD on this.
No,
Okay.
you can have
now
up to
have a
3
grape.
a day.
All right, I can confirm that the cheese tastes like regular Swiss cheese from Starbucks. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try a grape here. I'm gonna try half a grape so I can do the same grape.
Oh, hey, Wise. See, now, is that a really delicious grape or like a...
It's
okay.
Pretty standard red grape.
Oh.
Not sour, not especially sweet.
Okay.
All right, now where's the miracle berry?
Right there.
Have at it.
Okay.
Pop it out and chew it and get it all up in there.
So we've had standard Swiss cheese and a pretty okay berry.
Kind of get it on the taste bud.
I'm gonna grind
Yeah,
this
just
all
get
up.
it on that one taste bud, Derek.
You
Just
keep
one
saying
bud.
that. Get the bud.
It tastes good, though. It's like a fruity... I like miracle fruit, whatever that is.
Okay.
Garrett likes it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I like that thing.
I like miracle fruits. You've heard it here first, guys.
Tastes a little bit like Mexican candy,
Yeah, okay. I can get that.
But some, yeah, there's some, yeah, okay.
like that spiced paste.
Okay, some Lucas.
Lucas or Luca?
No, Lucas.
I don't know.
Lupus.
All right,
All right, here we go.
I'm trying to smear it all around my
make
tongue.
a Y sound, Shawn.
Let me get it all out of my teeth. Mm-hmm. I really want to coat the tongue.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go for the grape now, the thing I most recently tried, so the taste is still fresh in my mind. Let's see if this has changed at all. Grape tastes exactly the same.
Okay. All right.
I'll be honest, don't notice a difference.
Awesome.
Try the other grape.
Try the other grape?
Yeah.
Or what about the cheese?
Let me try the
Get
cheese.
after that cheese, bro.
Now, this did taste like regular Swiss cheese a moment ago, and now,
Sweet cheese.
Fuck.
no difference.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
man.
Tastes
It's
like
all-
regular cheese.
It's all in the head, people. It's all in the head.
So there you have it. We are not sponsored by M. Berry, so I can officially say this is bullshit. It
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
work, and I don't recommend buying it.
Get it out of here.
But thank you to whoever sent that to us. Interesting experiment. Yo, welcome. This is the MEGA64 podcast. You're watching us.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey,
We just did a body hack.
yeah. Well, not really. It turned out to be.
Yeah, really, it was not a very good.
We're not very good.
We're not good. We're shitty.
Yeah.
We're shitty in every way. Shit. Well, it's hot in here.
We're shitty in every way. Shit.
Take your jacket
It's hot
off,
in
Shawn.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why don't
sorry.
you disrobe?
I'm
Sorry.
kinda hot.
If you're hot, why don't you die naked and live young?
Okay.
It totally works. Somebody says I did it wrong. I'm supposed to suckle on it.
Oh, come on. That's you suck.
whatever.
You suck one thing. You suck anything.
Too much work. Welcome everybody. Hey, we put out a new video.
Yes.
This week we put out our Disgaea video. Check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed it if you saw it. I really liked the video. I had a personal connection with the video. It just felt like it was my kind of video. I was really proud of it.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was different. It was an officially endorsed video by NIS and the company that makes Disgaea, which was cool on their part
Super cool.
to let us get away with making such a weird video.
That's the thing is, with a bigger company to release that video, that's a sign of a cool company for sure. Very cool. That video doesn't speak to me maybe the way it does to you. I like it, but to
It's
me,
not your game.
I just can't catch my breath watching it, which is the point. But for me, wasn't for me all the way.
I think the fan base of those games would definitely get that video,
Sure.
and it connects with them
Sure.
in a spastic kind of way.
Yeah, well-
similar to the games are just like meme fucking humor, like kind of fast paced, like very high energy.
There was actually a lot of...
it feels similar.
There was a lot of stuff from the Disgaea world crammed into that 3-minute
Yeah.
video, and I know that people who aren't fans of Disgaea probably don't get like the Prinny Dance or
Yeah.
the Prism Rangers or Plenaire, which are all like
I love
things
how
from
brief-
Disgaea.
The Prism Rangers thing was actually like a really, I thought, effective technique where you keyed out and filmed on, but you used just such a quick fucking clip of it. It's so brief.
Yeah, well, the Prism Rangers were actually going to be like a bigger part in the video, but we edited it down to be just the short cameo that they made.
Right.
But I thought the video was really cool. I was proud of it. It was kind of like, in my mind, we pitched ideas around trying to come up with a good idea for the Disgaea video, and I feel like this was maybe one of the ideas I pitched, and it kind of won over. And in my mind, I was imagining this was almost like a broadcast you would see on a television in like the other world from the movie Beetlejuice. You know how in Beetlejuice, when the people die and they go to the afterlife, it's all just kind of surreal and weird colors and just everything's off kilter. That's what I was kind of imagining for this Disgaea video.
There's an 80s
I think
movie.
you got it.
There's an 80s
nailed
movie
that.
with John Ritter that's about just that, where
Really?
he gets a TV.
They get stuck in a TV.
They could see
I
into
used
hell.
to love that movie.
And
Stay tuned. It's great.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
dude,
Wow, I
you
haven't
channeled-
seen Stay Tuned.
You channeled it. But it was
for
an
this
awesome
video.
movie.
Well, there you go. Stay
Yeah.
Tuned is a movie I used to love as a kid, and I guess subconsciously that kind of stuff still appeals to me. Because, this video was very, broadcast from hell. And I feel like that's what I kind of like about it. Like, honestly, it makes you a little uncomfortable on purpose. It's a little bit like you can't tell where it's from or what's going on or who exactly it's for. But I think it tells a very, detailed story of, these guys are promoting Disgaea and Rocco's dad got tricked into being a part of this contest.
Right.
And he's kind of just like a blue-collar Joe who doesn't really give a shit about anime games or video games in general. I thought it was a really funny video.
Yeah.
A lot of people online, I felt like the reaction online was very polarized. People either really, really, really loved it or fucking hated it. Which to me,
Sign of a good video.
to me, I like that kind of response. I'm happy when a video gets people really passionate in their response, positive or negative. That to me is better than just I don't care. At least there's people being like, this is the best video ever, or I really did not like this at all. I was like, hey, it at least got your attention.
got a reaction. I thought Rocco's dad was great. I mean, he's always a good sport, but we've done some things to Rocco's dad. We put him in a dog cage in his front yard the week he moved into that house, and the neighbors saw him. We've done some things to him, but for him to put on the wig and that little outfit was awesome.
We taped it onto him. You could see.
We had to find an anime
gaffer's tape on his
an
shoulders.
anime schoolgirl blouse, and we got one off Amazon, and the biggest we could find was medium. So we had to cut it down the back and tape it onto him.
Yeah.
Embalmer style, right? That's what they do to you when you're dead.
That is what they do. Yeah.
What do they do?
You kind of have a seam up
when
your
they
back.
dress dead bodies, they just cut the clothes down the back and then they just put them on top.
Oh,
They don't
tuck
actually
them
that makes
under.
sense.
They don't actually put
Well,
them
that
on
makes
top yet.
sense. Yeah,
That sounds lazy.
I know, it's fucking
So it's like their
Morticians
bare
are so
butt
lazy.
hitting the
Oh,
coffin?
dude.
Oh, there's a butt touching the casket.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're
Oh, what?
Oh,
You noticed
Well, there's
that?
velvet. That's
Every-
there's a nice cush.
everybody in
crushed
America
velvet.
gets buried bare ass to the coffin.
Hey, I'm cremate me. I'm not
You know
dealing
what,
with
dude?
this.
That's first place the worms are gonna go.
Dude, the worms have easy
Oh
access to
my-
your
Yep.
butt.
Right up your.
Oh,
Beehole.
Yeah.
what a
Hey,
horrible
Hey,
thing
if I
to
come bare
happen.
ass,
They
if I'm
eat you
bare ass
from
in
the
a coffin, I'm going face down, ass up. I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bury me with my ass in the sky.
Dude, that's the way
Yeah.
I like to get buried.
Come,
You're right.
be sure you come to my viewing because I got something to show you.
Open casket.
Yeah.
Full moon.
Open
Yeah.
casket. Emphasis on the cast. Yeah, Disgaea.
Did they cremate you with your
Excited.
clothes on? Can they do that?
What?
Can they cremate you with your clothes on?
I'm sure.
Wait, can they cremate you with your clothes
Yeah,
on?
why not? When I want to go out in the suit, why can't I do that?
You could probably hold your cat too.
I don't. What?
Is the cat dead?
It's all getting burned up. It doesn't matter.
Okay, forget it. Never mind. So that's the video.
Disgaea. It was Shawn inside the Prism Rangers.
Let me tell you that I spent a lot of time on that costume. You saw it for 10 seconds, but I did less than that actually. But a lot of time on it. But I was proud of the idea of Derek. You chroma keyed it. What did you do? The effect you used to make it so different colors. But I purposely didn't have green in the rainbow, so that wouldn't change.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It turned out good. I thought. So.
I thought
out
that
good.
was my favorite effect of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I love how brief it was
It is
because
very
that
brief.
really gave
Yeah,
it.
it was cool.
And that was,
Barry.
I was inside the Prinny costume for the Prinny dance, which that costume felt like a personal submarine. If you've never been inside a big mascot like that before, which
Yeah.
I hadn't in a while, it was very hot inside. And the only way to look out was through the eye holes, which were like portholes on either
And there was
side
one
of it.
little slot up front. You could look down and see your
You could kind of
feet,
see through the nose to see that there was nobody in front of you, but other than that, you were walking blind.
All I thought was, that's the sweatiest I've ever seen you, and I've
Yeah.
seen you on fire.
Pretty sweaty.
On fire.
Literally on fire.
It was
mama.
really hot in there. But yeah, doing the Pretty dance is a good workout. It makes you sweaty.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I was just proud of that video, and we worked really hard on it.
Yeah, they loaned us that costume. It was legit. That was like the legit pretty costume.
Yeah, you've probably seen that at like conventions and stuff out on their show floor.
Yeah, I think Rocco was really funny in it, but Shawn was good as Prison Rangers. I was Prinny. There was the whole team came together to make a beautiful production.
The thing about being the Prison Rangers was Rocco in heaven choreographing the things that I could do.
Shawn needed things to do with his hands, and Rocco fucking nerded out. Totally overthought it. Yeah. He was telling us, well, the Power Rangers actually do these moves, and I know when Rocco sees this, he's going to be upset that I don't know the actual. I know right now Rocco is at home being like, it's all wrong, actually. They do the jungle. They do the summoning bomb and then the expel. But you know what, Rock, let me tell you, nobody cares. Okay, you wasted our time. Right. And frankly, I'm glad you're not here now to waste the time of our audience. But yeah, he nerded out. He was loving it, obviously.
Yeah. He was Cloud 9. Cloud 9 for sure.
Cool video. We also put out an update video this week about Funny Factory. The first episode is going to debut really soon. Actually, this Friday, right? March 4th?
March 5th or 4th? Shit.
4th.
March 4th. Friday. So stay tuned for that. That's still on schedule, and it's going to be really cool. FrienDimension is the first show.
FrienDimension is the first one.
And
we've been working very hard.
I know everybody out there is really excited to see the new weekly web series we've been talking about for a while. It is going to be really fun. We've been collecting set pieces. We've been creating new set pieces around here. I'm really excited for my show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to give away any details, but let me say I am very excited to show it off.
I had a dream about my show.
Are you getting nervous about your show, or are you excited?
Like nightmares? You're
no.
You awake?
It's funny because, I'm excited. But this dream I had, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, but I'm going to make this happen. I am very excited for this.
You're going to make the dream a reality.
It's not going to be like the first week or second week. It's going to be later on down the line. But
what was your dream? Can you say? Or do you not want to?
It would spoil it.
Was it a guest?
It was a guest. I got a guest on my show. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool, guys. Pretty fun. It was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
I'm gonna get him.
Gosh.
After he's gonna win tonight, I'm gonna get him.
I was gonna say Ego Raptor, but that Leo's way better.
Yeah, Leo. Yeah.
So stay tuned. The first episode is coming within a week. Less than a week.
It's starting.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's only less than a week away.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas. It's so wonderful. Anyways, enough about that shit. Real quick, we do have as well. Since we're talking about new stuff for MEGA64, we have some new shirts that are they out now?
Yeah,
are they available now?
They're available now. I'm wearing one right now. It's the Cali 64 shirt back online after Black Friday. They were wiped out. We bought them back. Wow. And then also the Digital Surfer has come back one last time. So get those two shirts. They're both very soft.
Two Shawn originals.
Yep, that's true. Me and Jason created together.
Wow. Oh, you and wow.
Yeah.
You can get those at shop.mega64.com. And you know what? We accept all major forms of credit card, and I don't care if it's your card or not. Yeah. So if you got the digits, we got the products.
As your Magic says, he wanted to get everyone on Funny Factory. It sucks we have our individual shows. It's going to change every week. Like, just because it's Derek's show doesn't mean I can't be on his show. So rest assured, everything's fine. Yeah. He's just in the director's chair that week.
Let me tell you, Shawn will not be featured on my show.
Which is fine. I'm just a guest on this show. I wasn't gonna assume anything.
That is absolutely not allowed.
Sure.
No, you know what? I know people want all of us on Funny Factory, and that's why we have FrienDimension. That's the group show. When you see the individually hosted shows, you won't be disappointed.
Yep.
You'll be very happy with what you get.
It's gonna be more than just one person.
Sure. Maybe.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know. Okay, so this is important. Mm-hmm. I think that anybody who watches Divers, Drive-Ins, and Dines knows that the proper way the proper way to pronounce his name is Guy Fieri.
Fieri.
Okay, it's not Fieri, it's Fieri.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Guy Fieri could use a new TV show. What if he had a travel show and it was called Fieri Set Go?
I think it.
You were thinking about that?
Wrote itself, huh?
Derek was thinking about that.
I was thinking about that. What if Guy Fieri had a TV show where he worked out and got into shape, and it was called Sweaty Fieri?
I would kickstart that kind of program.
That's right. And
what if he got his own pog? Jammin' Jetty
Fieri. No, you didn't say it right.
Rocket Jetty Fieri.
Say it again. Take it again from the top.
Jammin' Jetty Fieri.
The whole joke from the top, please.
No, fuck you. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, come on. Take 3. Take 3.
No.
Come on, we're here. We want to get it right.
What if Guy Fieri had his own pog and it was Jammin' Jetty Fieri?
Nice.
What if he came out with a toy for children that you could pop cassettes into?
Yeah.
It'd be Teddy Fieri.
Whoa. What if there was a show where Guy Fieri marches naked into the snowy woods and finds the white Sasquatch and wrestles him to death, and it's called Fetty v Yeti. Fetty versus Yeti. Fieri versus Yeti. All I'm saying is Guy Fieri has so many fucking shows he could do. Stop eating shit, boy.
What if Guy Fieri had a show where he had people come on every week and they talk about the thing that they never got to do and he allows them to do it, and it's called Fieri Regretting?
No, Eric, that's a great idea for a show, but a better title would be called Fieri Already. Awesome, because now you can do it already. Anyway, so that was important. I just want to take a moment to talk about that.
I imagine
Rocco never lets me talk about that shit.
I imagine.
Yeah, Rocco specifically never lets you talk about.
He says
Guy
no
Fieri.
Fieri combos. No Fieri combos.
I say this is important. He says, let's talk about video games. Let's talk about what viral meme I saw.
Evangelion again.
I watched.
I did. I have been.
Oh, I played Nathan Drake Adventures again. Uncharted, whatever.
Remastered.
Hey, Eric, you got a lot of flack on that.
Hey, that's all right.
Review.
What?
Eric last week
happened?
talked about the Uncharted 2 opening, saying that he didn't like it. I haven't played this game, so I don't know. But I didn't see one person on your side, Eric. Not one.
I'm totally okay with that.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Eric's a
Lone
loner,
wolf.
man.
I wish it would have started at the beginning instead of in the middle. That's it.
Okay.
Fair analysis.
Didn't play it. Don't
Fair
know.
analysis from an expert gamer, guys.
Yeah, I'm an expert. I'm a guy gamer. I'm an expert gamer.
Eric is part of the video game industry,
Yeah.
so he's got opinions.
It's true.
Yeah, look at me over here in the dark.
You know what? Let's talk vid games. We have been playing vid games IRL. Yeah. In real life, we do play video games. Garrett, you mentioned that you've been playing some Evil Within.
Yeah, I restarted Evil Within.
So have you played Evil Within? Did you beat it?
No.
So you started from the beginning? I guess that's what restart would.
I do that a lot because I forget the controls. I'm really bad at remembering a control for a game.
I restarted on easy this time because
Hell yeah.
I just need to get through. And I was, I'm looking at my previous saves. I was 11 hours in.
That's not that bad.
Somewhere chapter 7 or something like that. But I feel like maybe 10 hours is the perfect length video game for me now.
Really?
Because anything past that, I seem to fall off of.
Well, Metal Gear 5 was what, like 30 hours?
That's to me like triple fucking A title gold, like all I look for in life to play.
Wow.
Sorry, all praise be to Hideo. But I've been playing Metal Gear Online Solid since its release.
You know, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to games now, I am with that. It's always easy. Always on easy. It used to be like medium. Oh, I can do hard on this one. And now it's like, fuck that, don't care, easy.
It's remarkably easier than... Because I was just playing on normal my first playthrough. And that game got really fucking frustrating on normal. Because now I'm going through and just fucking blazing past it. Yeah, I kind of know where everything is and what the puzzle-solving aspects are, but... I'm having a good time with it.
You know what? Honestly, I don't really play games anymore that are kind of just like a narrative story, you know, where it's like you're a guy and you're basically playing a video game, which is a movie. Like Uncharted and...
Metal Gear?
Metal Gear was the only one that I played recently that I really got into, but for me, I play a lot of like strategy games or just... I don't just play narrative games, so it's kind of never a question of like hard or easy on the types of games I play.
Are you excited for the new XCOM?
I haven't heard much about it, actually, so no, it's not on my radar.
Really?
I
So
really
know
like...
you really like the...
I like the first XCOM, the one that came out a few years ago, Enemy Unknown. But even that game, I didn't beat it. I enjoyed playing it, and there was kind of a story to it, but it wasn't something that you had to, like, oh, I really got to find out this story. It was just to progress the game along, gives you more scenarios to play. But, Yeah, when I do play those games, I tend to put them on hard, but I always find myself knocking it down a couple. I play normal. For me, I go normal.
That's happened. And I like to start normal, but then I found that if I'm going to go in, like when I buy a remastered version of a game for PS4,
sure.
or now with Evil Within, starting over and giving it another playthrough, I know it's just like, I got to get through this. I'm going to play on easy.
Yeah. So they've announced that they're going to release Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, re-release it on the new consoles.
Oh, really?
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Why
Wow.
did you say this? 4, 5, and 6? Can you get them separately?
Oh, wow.
Resident Evil's been so... Oh, you know what? I saw a lot of people talking online about Resident Evil 4, probably because no one cares about 5 and 6.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
Is it a bundle of the three of them together? Or is it...
At the end, I think they're going to put them all on a disc. They're staggering them.
I'll get the disc.
6 is coming out, like, next week.
Of course.
In a couple weeks.
I still have...
No one's
5
buying
is this summer. 4 is this fall.
Which is
Okay,
why would they
4,
put
that's
out?
all you got on
I
you.
know why they put out 6 first, but
Yeah.
it's just like
No one wants it.
nobody wants that.
For the same reason they released the for what the fuck, Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever,
3D,
for
I think
eight.
the same thing.
It's-
Yep.
It looks exactly the same.
Yep.
It's just that.
We
I
just need someone to buy
actually,
it.
yeah, I never played 6. I played Resident Evil Raccoon City Stories. Wasn't that like the multiplayer?
Oh,
Am I getting
what was
right?
that called?
Operation Raccoon City. Yeah, I played that.
That was a weird, kind of fun,
You
really
know what?
bad game.
I remember on the podcast, I praised it one week. I was like, you know what? I'm playing this game. It's pretty fun. And the very next week, it was like a whole different story. It's like, I hit a level that was so cheap and lame.
Yeah.
I turned this game off. Don't like it anymore.
See, and I feel like it's a matter of maybe not as big budgets on those games, because I'm having that same problem with Evil Within. And I know that it was kind of like Shinji Mikami wanted to do like a new survival horror game, kind of Resident Evil style.
Yeah.
But it was a lot smaller of a budget.
You know
the game,
what?
like, it looks good enough, but it's got fucking cheap shit that's just like, it's not refined. You get stuck in edges, items fall through
Yeah,
areas.
if you have a smaller budget, you gotta make a smaller game. Because trying to make a really big game, it gets filled with these glitches and these holes that kind of ruin the experience. It's not worth it.
I think that's where I might get a little detracted, because I'll get real fucking frustrated with Evil Within. It's nicer now playing on easy, but I think that same thing would happen to me with that Operation Raccoon City.
Definitely. So they're releasing 6, which I'm not interested in, and I didn't even really like Resident Evil 5. I don't know how you guys felt. I really loved Resident Evil 4, but Resident Evil 5, I could not get into.
I liked it.
I played it with a friend, actually, and
Me too.
we
I did
beat
the
a
same
lot
thing.
of it, and then my friend moved away, and it was like, okay, I kind of like had an inventory that was split between 2 people.
I remember that.
This is lame, so I tried to go back and play it by myself, and I just couldn't get into it. So
I played it all by myself.
I got to the very last fight, the last bad guy with me and my friend, and we stopped playing, and I never beat it.
Shit.
I know.
Damn,
But yeah,
the
I liked-
curse.
it was
Gotta
alright.
rely-
It was a fun co-op game, but I didn't play it individually ever.
I hated that Resident Evil was becoming co-op.
Yeah.
So
I remember you being pissed off when I talked about that.
I played it through by itself, but I liked the story. The story was still cool. I mean, 6, I still haven't finished. And I don't need a PS4 version of it.
But Resident Evil 4 is actually one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah,
I think
mine
I
too.
beat that game more than any other game, other than like Smash Brothers. I beat that game like 5 or 6 times.
the most.
Evil Within has a lot of environments that feel Resident Evil 4 village setting.
Really?
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
I'm sorry, they're releasing it, or is it like an HD remake of these?
There's a trailer, and it shows all 3 games.
Yeah.
They're just they're not rebuilding it from the ground up.
They're just
Yeah.
higher frame
It's
rates.
just higher
It just looks
frame
better
rate.
though.
1080p.
Oh, that's well. Hey, I'm. Yeah, you know, hey,
I'm
they
all about
released
the
Resident Evil
disc.
4 probably 30 times already, but I will buy it again, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the disc.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there games that you guys will buy over and over again? Like for me, it's Streets of Rage 2. No matter what console that comes out on, if I have that
Yeah.
console, I'll get that game.
Ocarina of
I
Time.
just got it on PC again. Like I'll buy the game over and over. Do you have anything like that?
Ocarina of Time, I own on every fucking thing, and I would buy it again if it came up for the Wii U. Resident Evil 4, and I don't know, Mario World maybe. I don't know.
I think definitely Resident Evil 1 for me.
There's no
I
game.
just have on everything it's
I,
on.
I often rebuy games, but I don't think there's anything that is like, oh, I have to have this. Every time they put it out, I'll get it. I really just buy stuff on whims. Like, I'll be in a mood to play something and be like, oh, shit, I don't have it. I'll just buy it again.
Did they ever release WarioWare on like the Nintendo store for the? Yeah, WarioWare, right? That was the one for the. It was on the GameCube, I think.
The one on the GameCube is the only version of that is the GameCube version.
Well, that is like one of
Wow.
the best
Released
games
that game.
ever.
Yeah.
And they just
And that one hasn't come digitally.
Nope.
they fucked up on that one. Wow. Hey Nintendo, get on that WarioWare.
Get on
Can't
it.
tell.
Get on it.
Get on it, Nintendo!
Call up Reggie.
Thank you.
Oh, Rocco's got the one who has his number, huh?
I got Reggie's number.
I got his number too.
I can text Reggie.
Oh, shit.
Garrett, it sounds like you're the only one without Reggie.
I think it is.
Reggie don't ever text back though.
Funny how
Yeah.
I never get invited over to Nintendo World in Seattle.
It's not funny. There's a reason for it.
Reggie
He
hates
doesn't like you.
Reggie hates
You.
no,
No, just you. Yeah.
I went over to
knew it.
Nintendo headquarters once and I knocked on the door, but nobody answered. And I looked in the window and all the lights were off, but I know they were in there, probably just hiding from me. So I snuck in and I got my cell phone out and I turned on the light and I looked around with my light and
you up?
I couldn't find them, but I know they were in there.
You know what? This is fucked up because I was in there with them and we were all hiding and we were like laughing.
You were giggling and he was
giggling 'cause
outside
he
with
was
his
looking at
light?
his light.
Those mother.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
sorry.
up. I didn't even
Those
get invited.
Motherfuckers. Well, that's everything for the podcast this week.
Is that the list? We're done then. Let's go home.
We've hit everything on the list. Actually, we are sponsored. We do have sponsors.
Yep.
Before we sign off, let me tell you about the greatest drink on earth, kickapoo.com, baby. Drink this website and love it!
I want it.
You can follow them on Twitter if you have an account.
If you have an account, if
If
they
you wanna
have an
access your
account,
account, you can follow them on Twitter. You can go to Amazon and buy their drinks. They're great. I have this garbage water.
I had a computer and it wasn't working. I shook up a can of Kickapoo,
Oh, yeah.
sprayed it all over the motherboard. Computer started
That
working
is
again.
a good idea.
I think that there were some connections that weren't connected, and the Kickapoo made them stick together. However, that worked.
Sugar lets the electrons through.
So make sure you get a backup case of Kickapoo, one to drink, one for fixing your computer problems. Go to Kickapoo, drink kickapoo.com, find Kickapoo on Amazon. I really think you should try it. If you haven't tried Kickapoo yet, you don't even know what you're missing. You can't say it's bad until you've tried it.
Yeah.
You can't say it's good
Yeah.
until you've tried it.
Don't do that.
Don't say that.
Also,
Don't speak
Loot
of it.
Crate. You can go to lootcrate.com/MEGA64 and get a discount on a box of random stuff. Last time we got the Deadpool box. I liked it. Maybe a little bit too much.
How much did you like Deadpool?
I loved it. And that shirt tasted so good.
You watch it on Facebook too?
No. But Rocco seemed a little miffed by the whole thing.
Why does he get so miffed?
He got miffed by the last box. I don't know.
He gets so upset about some things, but then he'll recite the proper moves for the Power Rangers
Yeah.
at other times.
Yeah, I don't
know.
get
You
it.
never know what's going to piss that guy off
He'll
and
get
and
really-
what's going to make him giddy.
Yeah, that's the thing. He'll get really upset about certain things, and then he'll watch like all of Fuller House.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, okay,
Rocco,
so let's talk about Fuller House. Rocco has been watching Fuller House. He's watched multiple episodes of it. I don't understand how Rocco can do that.
Are you guys watching Fuller House too? I've seen
I'm
a
not.
lot. No, I never watched Full House, so it wasn't made for
Okay,
me.
I
to begin
did
with.
watch Full House.
I
but-
watched
I think
Full
I was
House.
the only one who didn't watch that show.
Really? I feel like you're the person most likely to like Full
Yeah,
House.
it was
Maybe
fun.
I
It
never
was
saw
made
it.
for you.
My dad
Yeah,
always
that's
had-
true. If there was one person here that I would say like, oh, you would have liked Full House as a kid, it would have been Shawn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Doug
don't know.
fan over here.
I watched the first episode of Fuller House. Let's talk Fuller House for a second, everybody. It's time to talk Fuller House.
What's going on?
The show's garbage. And I'm losing respect for so many people online who are just praising Fuller House. I feel like you have to really just I've yet to see somebody say I like Fuller House without an essay describing exactly why it's okay for them to like it and why the humor actually it reminds them of the old
Oh,
show.
they're justifying.
It's so much like the lady doth protest too much.
Well,
thinks-
the review I've heard is it's garbage, and I love it. Is what I've heard, and it's the same as Full House. Nothing's changed. Same format, same cheesy
Maybe it's
jokes.
it's just that those
I don't
90s...
think it is the same as Full House. I remember, and maybe I'm wrong, but I remember Full House being a little bit better.
It was serious. Are they taking this very tongue-in-cheek?
I don't know.
I think that
Full House was serious. That was a serious show.
I mean, it was funny, but they dealt with an issue. Usually
No,
one of
you
the
know
girls
what?
had something
Was like
going
Family
on.
Ties.
you know what?
Yeah.
Let me
Taught a
tell
lesson.
you.
All right.
Have you seen it? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen this, no.
You know anything about it?
I know they got everyone to reunite except for the Olsen twins.
Okay, but here's the thing. The older people, Bob Saget, John Stamos, Dave Coulier,
Yeah.
they're not on the show. It's only for the first episode. They're special guests on the first episode. The show is actually about DJ Tanner, Stephanie, and Kimmy, the neighbor.
Yeah.
Michelle's not on
And
anymore.
they all three came back, those girls?
They all three came back, and they kind of assumed the roles that the guys used to have in the old one. So, like, DJ is now the widowed mother and has 2 or 3 kids.
Widowed?
Yeah, just like Danny Tanner, his wife.
Steve died?
She didn't marry Steve.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently, it was a firefighter who died in a fire.
Steve's on the show.
How heroic!
Wait. She didn't marry Steve, but Steve is on the show?
Steve's on the show, but they didn't get married,
Backup
so it's
plan.
gonna be this, romance story.
Oh, that's
that
sad.
makes sense.
They're gonna milk,
that makes
they're gonna milk
sense.
this
That's what
romance
they're doing.
story.
Don't remarry.
Stephanie is.
How long was the fire?
Stephanie is living in the house. She's like this hot shot musician. She's a DJ now.
Oh, fucking A.
She goes by the name DJ Tanner. That was pretty
great.
funny.
That is funny.
Hey, Fuller House. I didn't like your show, but that was the funniest part.
Hey, real talk?
Stephanie goes by the name DJ Tanner.
We know someone who went to school with them for a period of time.
Who?
With Stephanie, the actress who played Stephanie.
Really?
We did?
Yeah.
Who? Can we say?
No.
Oh,
Because
Well-
she didn't have anything nice to say.
So y'all never know.
man.
And then Kimmy is gonna move in, and she's kind of like Dave Coulier, the goofy one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the dynamic of the show. It's all gender swapped, and the new generation has taken the mantle. But I feel like the humor is a little bit different. They make jokes about like acid flashbacks. They make like jokes about
Because it's
sex
the
and
kids,
stuff.
it's DJ and Stephanie.
Yeah, and
They were wild. They went to
They grew up in San Francisco, bro.
They went to a Counting Crows concert.
You know what? This. Okay, go.
Oh, and in certain parts of the show, they flash back to the original series, and I feel like when they do that, when they put it side by side, you just kind of tell like the charm is just different. I don't know.
Yeah. I have a similar thing with the X-Files relaunch. I don't know
What?
if we ever talked about it.
I watched the first 2 episodes of that.
I watched like the first 3, and I don't know if I can keep
I thought that
going.
the first episode was really bad, but I kind of liked the second one.
The third one I didn't mind,
Yeah.
but I feel like the acting in it is so bad. I feel like Scully and Mulder are so unbelievable. Their dialogue is unbelievable.
Maybe they're just out of it.
How's
Joel McHale?
He was awful. He was in the first episode
Oh,
from what I saw,
yeah,
and I
that-
really did not like him.
I felt like, see if I'm wrong here. Full House was a show for kids, and now they're making it for the same people as if they were kids.
That's exactly correct. Children today are not going to want to watch Full House.
They did it for you.
30-somethings are.
Yeah, it's people who were children 30 years ago who are now grown-ups but still have a desire to watch a shitty show made for
Kids.
For kids.
Okay.
Well, it's on what service is this? Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix original series.
But again, I don't know.
Yeah, so Fuller House. You know what I think?
Was it-
Honestly, what would be better than Fuller House? Bring back Urkel.
Fuck yeah.
Bring back Urkel.
Bring
Bring
back
back Urkel. Family
Hashtag bring back Urkel.
and call it Family Matters again.
Family Matters again.
Matters again.
But no
Family
one
Matters
else.
again.
Don't bring back Carl. Don't bring back Lisa.
What about Jael?
I also
not
think,
bring him back.
I also think you can bring back Step by Step and call it Day by Day, and we can get away with that.
I love that show.
And what was
TGIF,
what was
bro.
another show? That you can
Well,
bring back?
they did bring back Boy Meets World.
They
It
did.
is Girl Meets World.
Girl Meets
Yeah,
World.
Girl Meets
Which, but I never watched Boy Meets World either. But
Really?
Are
That
you
seems like-
serious?
Why did
What
Shawn
the
not watch
fuck?
any of the Shawn
Hey,
shows?
Shawn.
Like when I think of that show, I think of you. Like
And
I don't know what the,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what happened in that point of my life.
What were you watching? Like
Because
edgy
it wasn't
stuff?
no, because I wasn't watching Terminator or Ghostbusters or anything like that. I don't
Edgy.
know what I was
This guy was
doing.
being edgy.
What the fuck
Fucking
was I
edge
doing?
lord over here.
I was watching Home Improvement with my dad. I guess I don't know.
This guy was
Mr. Feeney,
This guy was
Shawn.
listening to emo music, watching Home Improvement.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Anyways, but Girl Meets World, to that show's credit, even though I never watched it, it doesn't matter. It's the two people who are the kids are now the parents on this show. But this is on the Disney Channel for kids, and Emma watches this. It's a kids show.
Oh,
and
it's-
I feel like, well, it's a kids show.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's harmless. Who cares?
They can't bring back Seventh Heaven.
Yo, no, they didn't.
That guy got
I
busted.
That guy was a freak.
Yeah, they'll bring it back. Call it solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Call it 20 to life.
Call it seventh hell.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you though, my life as a kid was a lot of times pretending that I saw those shows, like Boy Meets World, because I didn't. My friends talked about it. I want to be cool with them. But I didn't know what I was talking
Shawn.
about.
Why didn't you just watch it?
Why didn't you just say I didn't watch it? Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
You were that kid.
Oh yeah. The word poser was made for me.
Oh, Shawn. I
Yeah.
hated that word too in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Poser.
Someone called me a poser because I had a wallet. I got a wallet chain.
I had a
for my
wallet chain,
birthday.
too.
Yeah.
I wore it to school the next day.
Yeah.
And someone called me a poser.
I was never cool. I'm never gonna be cool, and I've accepted that now.
You
But
couldn't have a wallet chain if you didn't skate, but I did skate, so
I skated, but I sucked. But I still skated.
fuck that
Does
guy.
count?
I think somebody called me a poser because I wanted to play dodgeball and I got out.
Poser.
Yeah,
Dodge-
people would throw
dodgeball wannabe.
People would throw that word around very loosely
Yeah.
when I was a child.
Well, but now it's hipster.
Now
instead of
That's a
poser.
really
true.
that's a loose insult that gets kind of tossed.
Rocco talked about the show Vinyl last
see
week.
that.
I watched it.
You like it?
I really liked it. He said that people were saying there's no one relatable and likable in the show. I like people.
You know what's funny is Rocco praised the show, but said there's nobody relatable and likable on it. But
Yeah.
he uses that same excuse for not liking Game of Thrones.
That's true. That's true.
That made me mad.
There's no one
That's a good
relatable
point.
or likable, huh?
Yeah, we can talk about Game of Thrones when Rock was here.
I want to
because
see that.
Game of Thrones or Vinyl?
No, vinyl.
Ooh, talk about Game of Thrones. You guys can have a whole
Well,
20-minute Game of Thrones
it's
chat.
not happening
Game of
right
Thrones
now.
is coming back in about a month. I'm worried that it's going to suck because they've now surpassed what's written
Yeah.
in the books, and they're going to be making up their own
Yeah.
Dude.
source material, HBO. So we'll see.
But
how good
Vinyl
it
is great. I would have never known that was Andrew Dice Clay had it not been for I looked up a picture of him to put in the podcast last week.
Oh, you couldn't tell that
I-
voice?
No, not really.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So I would say definitely check out Vinyl. I saw the second episode of 11/22/63, and I thought that was great.
Speaking in codes?
Yeah.
That's the show.
That's what is this? J.J.
It's the
Abrams
show.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Of course, it's a
You know
series
what
of
I
numbers.
find so nothing wrong with the show, but it's weird to me that James Franco is playing such an older character. That's all,
Sure.
because I've seen James Franco act and stuff for the past 15 years, and he went from high school student to young guy, but now he's playing like older English teacher.
All right.
Which is natural. Life goes on, people get older, but it's just weird to see an actor that you always associate with being a younger role playing a much more grown-up role. It's like, dang.
That's gotta have happened to our parents with guys like Harrison Ford, maybe, or
Kurt Russell. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah. Kurt Russell Terrier, yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite puppy actor.
Dang, and it'll happen to you young kids out there. Someday Justin Bieber is gonna be an old man.
Well, there's probably some internet soldiers out there that have seen us grow facial hair.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Have our voices deepen.
James Franco has aged. James Franco and Shawn have something in common.
R.I.P.
finally.
Sean is.
The only person who could stay young forever is me.
That's right.
You do look sparkling.
But I would say, honestly, of all the shows that I've seen lately, I would recommend that 11/22/63 the most. I think.
Over vinyl.
Yeah, but that's for me. For you, for Eric, Vinyl. For you. For you.
I really want to see this vinyl show, but I don't have
Watch it.
HBO.
Oh.
Hey Garrett, you can have my recommendation. You can watch Vinyl if you
Okay,
want to.
thanks.
No
You
problem.
get. You
Yeah,
get.
he can watch it.
You get a level
You'll have to watch whatever you wanna
1122 13th Avenue.
Nah,
or
you can
whatever.
have that too.
Honey, I'm home now. Pour me a drink, and I don't give a fuck if 11/22/63 is on. So go fuck you, cause I had a bad day, and I don't give a shit if you don't like it. So rub my feet, and I got corn. You like corn? Not this kind of corn. My foot.
That's damn good.
Fuck yeah. I love that
Shania.
song. Shania, bringing it home.
I just got.
Fucking telling the
I
men
just-
where to stick it.
I just got the spirit of Shania.
Yeah. Holy Ghost
coursing
rubbing through you.
Holy Ghost of Shania
Oh.
coming out of my golden voice.
That's fucking radical.
And if you want any more Shania Twain songs sung by me, then you can recommend them to the podcast question of the week. What
Oh,
other-
yeah,
what other
email.
Shania Twain songs can I do?
What's the email, Shawn?
Email podcast at MEGA64.com, and then you can email the podcast.
That
at
was
MEGA64.com.
Rocco usually does that a lot smoother.
Yeah, but I was caught off guard.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be real with you.
And if we get 1 million emails, I am going to free Kesha. I'm going to free Kesha myself. You know what I'm going to do?
Tell us.
I'm going to take these bare hands and I'm going to find Dr. Luke. I'm going to rip
yes.
the fucking locks off the doors.
Like a super villain.
Dr. Luke probably has like 10 fucking deadbolts on his doors because he heard Derek's coming for him.
Scared.
I'm gonna fucking fuck that shit up. I'm gonna grab Dr. Luke by the cuffs of his collar. You know, hold him out a window 20 feet in the air.
Fuck yeah.
And I'd be like, you let go of all the fucking contracts or I'm gonna let go of this contract right now. And I'm gonna let go with one hand.
Ooh. That'll scare him.
And then
he would say, then
I'm gonna say TikTok, buddy. What's your decision?
And then he'll say, I'm only
It's
3
going
floors
down.
up. That's not going to kill me. And you go, I know. And then you drop him and he breaks his
and
legs.
I'm gonna say you're about to die young,
I've seen that.
bitch.
Falling
Anyways,
timber.
I'm gonna free Kesha.
That's good.
I'm gonna fucking free Kesha.
You're a hero,
I think
dude.
you should.
And I'm not none of this Twitter bullshit. I'm not gonna tweet. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if Kesha was free?
No, do it.
I'm gonna do it because action speaks louder than Twitter.
And
I've heard
violence,
Quote me on that.
violence speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. It just as
Is that the moral of tonight's podcast, Garrett?
Yep.
Okay.
If I could, if I could
violence
send the
speaks
viewers off
volumes.
with any info,
You know what Dr. Luke needs?
What's that?
An ass kicking.
he does. He needs to get the fucking shit kicked out of him.
He wouldn't want to hold on to these contracts so bad after he got his ass kicked.
He's got to taste his own blood in his mouth, Eric. You know what I'm saying? Real nitty gritty stuff.
He's got to taste my boot
Man,
with a
you're
little
after
bit of the
tonight,
brown
Garrett.
stuff on the tip.
You got me fired up. I want to join you on this Kesha crusade if you would.
You and me got a free Kesha.
That's right. All right, I'm in.
No more of this Twitter bullshit.
You gonna fucking stand idle by and just watch Fence
No,
Walker?
I'll tag along.
All right, cool. All right.
I say action speaks. I say action speaks louder than Twitter, and Garrett says violence speaks volumes.
And I say, I'll tag along.
Hang 10. Violence
And
speaks volumes.
Sean and Sean's gonna bring a box of tagalongs to watch the show.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, those are
snack
like
on it.
my third favorite Girl Scout cookies. So fuck yeah, bro.
Kesha Crusade 2016.
Hey, they announced Pokemon
That's right.
Sun and Moon. Is that right?
Yep.
Is anyone?
I
What?
skipped
What's
black
wrong?
and white too.
I don't get it.
But you gotta have.
Hey,
you gotta sell twice as much.
Theme
Two
of the
games.
podcast. I never played Pokemon as a kid,
Jesus Christ.
but
Sean.
Why are you talking?
But
Always
it
was
seems
red
to
and
me.
blue.
This thing that everyone did as a kid, and that's the only connection to it. I didn't do it, so I'll fucking
Hey,
get it.
why does every kid in America like baseball? I never played that. What's the big deal?
But
Let
Sean,
me get my question out. Yes.
they were
No.
they were brilliant from the inception with red and blue. They sold 2 games.
Right,
But it's the same game.
Okay, so that's my question. is
Yes.
What's different about this?
It's always the same thing.
Different
So it's the
Pokemon.
Different ones. There's a
Oh.
few different
But is
ones.
it the same like maps?
It's the
Yeah,
same
same
maps, but
city.
the
Oh
maps
my
have
God.
different Pokemon in them. So you got to get one, and then your friend gets the other one, and you
could
trade.
But it's always been that red and blue,
Right.
Green and what's
I
what's
really,
opposite of green?
I think I have to sit tonight at this.
Diamond.
Think about what the fuck did I do when I was a kid? Because I don't know.
What did you do?
You were in dance class. You did some cool activities
Fuck
and stuff.
you.
Is that why you didn't play Pokemon?
That was during school hours, dummy. Everyone did dance class in my school.
Gotta get extra credit.
Hey,
I didn't.
Everyone did dance class in my school. I didn't know I was fucking weird doing it until I went to middle school, and that's when's dance class,
Yeah.
and I was over.
What is it? You went to a performing arts elementary?
Yeah, it was all fucked up for me from there on.
When's dance class?
Hey, guess what?
6th grade.
Guess what? I was called gay boy for the rest of middle school.
No.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad not giving me the heads up on that one.
Excuse me, teacher. I'm just wondering
When's
when's dance class? Because I'm just waiting.
No one told me that wasn't normal.
They called you.
This is.
Aw,
we had
that
we had a
hurts.
full day yesterday, but we didn't do any dancing. So I'm wondering just.
It wasn't that. It was.
They doomed you. Your folks fucked you up. They sent you to.
They really. I mean, seriously though, my parents don't. You don't tell a kid to get out of a private performing arts school, send him to a public school that what you did wasn't normal. You don't give him a heads up on that. Mom and Dad, what happened?
When's dance class?
Let me know.
And all the bullies are like, "Oh, I got you dance class. Yeah, we're gonna dance."
Lessons after
do you think
3.
that there were bullies that were? Some of them were just like, "This is too easy." I don't want like a low-hanging fruit.
They're like
Skinny blonde kids talking about dance.
Some bullies saw Shawn and they just thought, "I'm gonna put that kid in the back of my mind, so when I run out of other kids' asses to kick, I'll know he's still there."
The day where I come to school sick and I'm just not really feeling up to a full beating, I'm gonna go after the kid that's talking about dance on the first day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an easy.
The dance class.
I didn't have a chance. I was just fucked.
Man, I was. Man, I would have been mean to you, Shawn.
When's dance? What were we even talking about?
No.
Shows.
Hey, Derek, we were talking about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Should have done cool stuff like Pokemon. Yeah, so Pokemon Sun and Moon are coming out. So does that mean we could start naming like stuff after gems again?
Well, they did the gems, and they did what else?
They did
Silver.
colors and they did gems,
Precious metals,
Now they're
They have
taking
chromosomes.
now they're taking heavenly
and then they did
beings.
just straight up race relations twice.
white and black.
Yeah.
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 They should just do straight up races. Pokemon,
Asian.
yeah. Iraqi.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
Dude, you could do like more than 2 this time.
Pokemon Polish. Think about it.
Pokemon. Inuit.
Think about all the different Pokemon you can catch in those
Yeah.
games.
Can you text this idea to Reggie real quick?
That would
Let him
be-
know.
Yeah, I'll text
Like
him.
That
Game
would be
Freak.
cool.
Someone get on Game Freak.
That would be cool. What if, okay. All right, I know this is a weird idea.
Okay. Let us know.
Pokemon game, but it's about aliens who come to Earth and they catch different races of people.
Whoa.
Wow.
Think about that.
Male and female Kangaskhan's, but now
They could
it's
they could catch an American. Then they catch
Canadian.
a Frenchman.
Kangaskhan's, but Canadians.
Exactly.
Male and female.
Exactly. And then
Get a ditto. What would a ditto
and then
be?
you could battle
Dido,
them.
the singer.
Who could breed with anyone? Yeah, Dido
And
the
then you
singer,
can make them
you're right.
battle. And you can make them battle.
Pokemon Race Wars.
And yeah, Pokemon Race Wars. And really, everybody at home is like, you can't do that. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, that'd be a pretty fun game.
I would play it.
Can't admit it, but I want to play it.
Hey, if you're
I would
catching
play it.
everyone, catch them all.
You
That's
gotta
not
catch 'em
racist.
all. Gotta
That's
catch
just
'em all.
humanity in one Pokeball.
Yeah.
So that's fine. It's allowed. I'll allow it.
Sean allows it.
I'll allow it.
And he's the least racist one here.
That's a fact.
Is it racist?
No, I just said it's not.
No, you got to catch them all.
I just
No,
gave-
that's why I didn't play the theme.
Oh,
Someone
okay,
just said
I was
it's not
waiting for the
racist.
theme. I wanna
No,
know.
it's not racist.
If
Okay.
it said, catch only Latinos, that is racist. If you say catch them everyone, no. I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example.
What if he
an
said-
example of
what
what
if-
you shouldn't do?
Wow. So you want to make like the Donald Trump game, like got to catch the Latinos?
I would never make that game.
Wow.
Never make that game. No.
Sean Trump.
No.
Shawnald Trump.
that is better.
Shawnald Trump. Hey, can I just say real quick?
Yeah. Burn. Feel the burn.
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna say, Dan.
I'm gonna be serious for a moment. I know we like to joke around. I'm gonna be serious for a moment. Donald Trump is going to be president.
No.
Hold on.
I keep hearing people
Hold
say
on.
this.
Look. Hold on. I'm gonna be serious. This has nothing to do with video games or humor.
Okay.
I go through life with the feeling I have before I walk into a haunted house.
Oh my god.
Because in the back of my mind, I
Okay.
just know, in a matter of a very short amount of time, Donald Trump is going to be president. And this is like when I'm standing in line to go into Frightmare on Market Street. I'm thinking like,
There's gonna be.
hey, I'm about to see
yeah.
some crazy shit. People are going to be popping out of the fucking dark trying to get me, trying to scare me.
Right.
Just mentally prepare yourself. You're going to see some crazy shit. It's going to be scary inside. Eventually, we'll get out, and you'll probably be fine.
If you told me,
But that's the feeling I have right now, because let me tell you, Donald Trump is going to be president.
if you told me 2 years ago, or asked me, Sean, who are you most scared of in 2016? Guess. I would have never said Donald Trump. I wouldn't have said that. But today, maybe I'll say that.
The thing
4
that's
more
most
years.
nuts to me
Yeah?
is that it's the stuff that I see online when people post it and it's like a joke. Like, oh, isn't this funny? This is crazy. They're arguing on the Republican debates and like they're just bickering. Isn't that funny? That's crazy. And I remember before George W. Bush got elected, where it was a big laugh riot every time he came on TV. This guy's fucking hilarious. He can are these dumb as hell. This is stupid. And 8 years. Yeah. 8 years.
Well,
Yeah.
they all stay for 8 now.
I'm just saying, get fucking ready, because I don't see how that's not gonna happen. It just looks like that's what we're getting.
I just
Who do you want in this seat?
him again. If that's really,
Can we do
why not?
4 more?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I want, because I'm just going into haunted house mode at this
Yeah.
point. I'm getting ready for the fucking scares.
Can John McCain just run again, so I don't have to be terrified if the Republicans win? That'd be nice. But John McCain.
What if we...
Anyways, the serious bit is we can go back to being funny now. We're gonna go back to making jokes. It's gonna happen. So there we go.
You know, a couple panels. No, last year at one point you mentioned Donald Trump. You said we gotta play the Trump card, whatever, and it was a joke. Ha 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 ha! And there's no way it's ever gonna happen. And here we are.
Hey man, same with George Bush. 8 years. 8 years. I don't get the bit. I don't know what the fucking joke is.
Yeah.
I didn't get it then either when I was like
We're gonna
12.
have, dude.
I don't
We're
think
gonna
it's
have a
funny.
reality star president. That's just this.
You're fired to China.
This guy is.
Get out.
He's never been a politician before, ever.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna be the strongest politician in the world.
He's got bankrupt like what 8 times?
We had a superstar governor that didn't fuck up too bad.
California's in so much debt. Yes,
No,
he did.
you said California. You said it wrong.
Well, 8 years.
Anyways,
Oh, I thought we were back
Eric,
to the jokes.
Eric, it's not gonna last 8 years. I'm sure.
I'm
I'm sure
thinking-
we'll be annihilated
now
before then.
this is what I'm thinking.
Let's move.
This anime, so I'm not gonna get Akira.
Yeah.
It takes place in a apocalyptic world, maybe.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic,
Right,
kind of.
but
Neo-Tokyo.
Tokyo,
Neo-Tokyo.
and there's things all over for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Because the Olympics are in Tokyo in 2020.
Yeah.
And if he's president, this is happening. Maybe.
End of the world? You're
Maybe.
saying Akira
I'm
was
saying
a...
hey, all the
documentary?
stars are aligning, people. Look into it.
Sean's saying an anime film he's never seen.
Never seen.
Never seen.
No.
Is actually a true telling of tales come down
Yeah,
from the
I don't
ages.
know. I don't know what happened in the show.
Wow.
Anyways,
Tetsuo gets pissed is what happens.
don't know who that is.
So just,
Don't know.
yeah, well,
don't tell me who that is.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to the jokes.
Hey, Leonardo DiCaprio win that Oscar yet?
Is that happening right now?
Can we
Just check the live results. No.
Can we stop hearing about him not having an Oscar?
We're going through right now. We're through like best adapted screenplay.
there could be a show about Guy Fieri starting his own religion. It could be Flying Fieri Monster. Guy Fieri should be president now. That'd be fucking good.
Yeah.
Is that a reality show? It's a food show. That's
Yeah.
better. That's a notch up from reality star host. Food show mogul.
reality.
Food Network mogul, honestly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was in the comic book store this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got any comic book fans out there, but I noticed that they're doing. Frank Miller's working on a new sequel to the Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Rises series called DK3, Dark Knight the Third. Anyways, check that out. It's available. I had no idea that was out there.
Wow, I haven't heard of that either.
I think 3 issues are out, and it's an 8-issue series. And I know I'm fucking up the name. I know Dark Knight Returns is Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Strikes Again. I'm pretty sure were the names of those comic book series, and they're really awesome. They're like from the 80s. They're really cool. Super popular, badass comics. Now there's a third one coming out now, which is pretty exciting. So, hey, just a tip, DK3 is out there. I had no idea. Now you know. Dark Knight the Third.
Oh.
I'm sure you don't care, but you might.
Never read comics as a kid.
I'm such a Marvel fan. I don't really pay attention to the DC stuff, but I know that you're a big fan of the Dark Knight.
I just
the
like
Miller stuff.
I just like Batman comics,
Yes.
basically.
Sure. Yeah, you like you're Marvel, but did you Batman you like though, right?
I liked the Batman films, but I never collected the comic books.
Did you watch the animated series? I watched that as a
Yes,
kid.
that was huge.
There's that.
The Batman animated series was a really big part of my coming home after school.
Yeah. I watched X-Men.
Having a little snack, watching X-Men
Hell yeah.
and Batman the animated series.
I've also been reading a little bit of The Disaster Artist, the book about Tommy Wiseau, the guy who made The Room.
Yeah,
And they're making this book into a movie starring James Franco.
playing an older guy now again.
I think he's playing. Is he playing Tommy Wiseau?
He is, right?
He is playing Tommy Wiseau, and his brother is playing the other guy, Dave or whatever the fucking.
The
buddy.
book is
Tommy was in his 40s when he made that movie, right?
the book is pretty interesting. It's pretty funny. The story of Tommy Wiseau is also pretty interesting and funny. I'm looking forward to that movie. I don't like the way the book is written. It kind of like has a high school poetry style to it where you feel like the author is trying to sound smarter than they actually are. It's just there's like bad analogies in it and stuff, but the story that it's conveying is good, so it's worth reading for that. I think the movie would be pretty funny. So the Disaster Artist, checking that out. Maybe you should check it out too.
I will check that out.
Hey, did you hear about the? I heard there's gonna be a director's cut for Batman vs Superman that's gonna be rated R.
I
Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that. Not in theaters.
Cool. There gonna be boobs in it.
Not in theaters, but as a way to do like a Blu-ray thing. There's gonna be an
does
R-rated
Batman smoke
cut.
a joint? What
It's probably Ben Affleck.
What are they gonna cut out of the R-rated version that they're gonna put back in to make it like edgier?
Affleck's dick, probably.
The movie is
Probably.
already 2 hours and 31 minutes.
The movie's not even out yet. Why are they talking about an R-rated director's cut?
Well,
You're gonna see-
Deadpool was a big hit.
Does Wonder Woman like get naked in it?
Oh, that could be...
No, Superman does. You see his big old super dick.
Maybe Superman says fuck in the R-rated version, but then in the PG-13 version they cut it out.
He just says fudge.
He goes yippee-ki-yay mother, and then they just cut to
cut.
Batman dying.
Yeah.
Oh, sucks.
All right, in the R-rated version, Wonder Woman gets naked, Batman gets naked, Superman says fuck, Lex Luthor smokes a joint full of drugs.
Anal sex joke, like in Kingsman, they ended on an anal sex
They
joke.
ended the movie that
Yeah.
way. Bold choice.
Anal sex joke.
They set up the sequel on a big anal sex joke.
Yep.
And what else makes it an R-rated movie? I don't know. And it's better.
Drugs.
And it's better.
Drugs.
So that'll be cool. That'll be cool.
I want to see Superman get high.
Superman
On kryptonite.
I didn't know I wanted that until now. Do you think
Batman
can
tricks-
Superman get high?
Superman. I don't think Superman can get high.
Dude,
Why
when-
not?
He wouldn't be affected by Earth weed.
He has super tolerance.
No, Batman and Superman are gonna like sit down to go over whatever, and at one point he laces a joint with kryptonite, and Superman takes a super hit, and he's out for the count. That's
He
probably
does that thing where he sucks in a whole lot of air. He just hits the whole joint all at
If
once.
Superman
Yeah.
got
Wu-Tang's
high,
it.
He lights it with heat vision. He's like,
yeah, his eyes would
it.
get so bloodshot. He
Oh.
wouldn't be able to control his lasers.
Yeah.
It'd be like Cyclops without the visor. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm so high, burning holes.
that's
and everything.
coming out this summer too.
What is?
Apocalypse?
Superman.
What?
The new X-Men movie. Sorry.
Superman can't get high. That's just fucked up.
He needs space weed.
Superman.
Space weed.
Superman wouldn't be able to control his strength because he'd be so high. He wouldn't realize that he's like punching the guy so hard he like punched a hole in him.
This DC universe is the same as the Cheech and Chong movies. They all take place in the same
Dude,
universe.
Superman
Space
and
weed.
Batman up in smoke.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
sick.
That's pretty cool, guys.
That'd be so dope. They fight Lex Luthor, but they're all like they're baked and like they can't do it right.
I heard at the end, after the credits, Cheech Marin comes out and he's like, "Yo, Superman, we want you to join this Hall of Justice team."
Why are you talking like that?
Because that's
Cheech Marin?
that's my Cheech Marin impression.
Marin impersonation?
Okay? Growing up in very, very close proximity to Mexico, Eric, I've acquired a perfect Cheech Marin impression.
He is acquired the perfect Mexicano accent.
Yeah.
Superman should have gone to Vietnam and taken all the heroin out of Vietnam and just done it all himself. Because it wouldn't affect him.
No.
And then he could
He would save Jimi Hendrix's life.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
That's where he got hooked.
But even if he did all the heroin,
Is that
it
true?
wouldn't affect him.
No, he didn't go.
Like
no,
all
he's
of it?
Superman.
All of it. 100% of the heroin.
I think.
All the
okay,
poppies.
look, legitimate question. I am pretty sure Superman, as part of his powers, can do as many drugs as he wants and they won't affect him.
He's Superman.
He's Superman.
Yeah, Earth drugs.
If you could shoot him in the face with a gun, you could shoot him up with some drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll both pretty much have the same
I mean,
effect.
it really makes no
Nothing.
sense how food could even like sustain his hunger.
Person in the
Really,
chat
it
makes a
doesn't.
great point. needles can't even pierce his skin.
That's true.
So he'd have to eat all the hair.
Or
to eat all
smoke
the
something.
drugs.
I don't
You'd
know.
have to
You could
eat all
smoke
the
a bunch
drugs.
of crack, maybe.
Yeah, can you do heroin without the needles?
You could smoke
Yeah,
heroin.
you
Smoke
could.
heroin?
You could put it in a Jamba Juice.
Sean,
and
I'll
drink
show
it.
you.
Yeah, it's like that, like opium dens in like opium pipes.
Yeah.
I'll show you
that's
all
what
about skin popping later.
skin popping. Yikes.
Anyways,
Yikes.
this is a family show.
Sorry, guys.
Family
Sorry, we had to get
broadcast.
rated R for a
Excuse
second,
us.
but that was all Zack Snyder's fault.
We're on Subutex. We're all.
Do you think Watchmen would have been a good movie if Zack Snyder didn't direct it?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious
That movie
because
was
I think the
long.
pieces
It
are
sucked.
there, but I think that in his hands it turned out the way it was.
I think it
Whether-
could have been a good movie even if he had directed it, just directed it differently. That's my opinion.
The movie was way too long, I thought.
Yeah, even for my standards, that was too fucking long.
Yeah, it was
So-
slow.
So there you
Slow
go.
movie.
Osmandius, somewhat.
like
There was a tiger there briefly.
Did Mad Max win anything yet?
Yeah, won a bunch of stuff.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Well,
But what about all the racist aspects of the award show?
I don't know what that is.
Well, that's why I'm not watching it.
Mad Max won best sound mixing, best costume design,
okay.
best film editing,
Best film.
best production design,
Okay.
Best
best
film.
sound editing, best makeup.
Best
That
film.
has a lot of Oscars.
Best
That's a lot.
film of the year.
Ex Machina,
Mad-
best visual effects.
Maxwell.
I get that. I get that.
Ugh.
I don't agree with it, but I get that.
Mad Max. Here's how Derek would have improved Mad Max.
Go ahead.
Please.
He would have had a hammer, silver hammer, and we would have played the Beatles song Maxwell's Silver Hammer the whole movie.
Whoa.
Every time he killed somebody with the hammer,
Bang, bang.
bang, bang, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. And that concludes how Derek would have made Mad Max better.
Can I tell you how I would have done it?
George Miller.
Yeah.
Happy man.
I would have written a story.
Did you see Mad
You
Max?
Sean,
I saw it.
They got the girls out.
Okay.
And they put him back in!
No.
the
Took them to
story.
the green place.
The
It wasn't
story was they needed to get gas from Gastown. Okay.
Okay.
there. But then the Bullet Farm got involved.
Furiosa.
Man, when you really start boiling this down, there's something
Boil-
to it,
please
huh?
tell me.
This
yeah.
is very detailed, Eric.
Can I get past the first point of
Please,
the story?
please,
That's
please.
plot point one.
That's one.
All right, look. If you haven't seen Mad Max, turn this off because I'm going to tell you what Mad Max is about. Mm-hmm. The bad guy with the crazy face mask, which looked cool.
Emote
That
Joe.
did look cool.
Emote and Joe.
Fat, ugly, cool-looking villain guy wants to get gas from Gastown. So he sends his number one badass bitch, Furiosa, to be in charge of getting it. Furiosa, because she's a badass bitch, has a connection with all the bitches. And I say bitches
Yeah.
in the cool way.
And I back you up
Not
on
in the
this.
mean way. You know, okay, hold the phone. Sometimes bitch is a cool word.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's a mean word.
Meredith
Baxter Bernie.
Brooks had that song, I'm a Bitch.
Exactly.
She
Oh,
had
yeah.
that song.
Exactly. And that's...
My mom played that song.
That song is the way I want to use the word tonight. So she has a connection with all females because she is a female, and because she's the most badass one in the society, she takes it on herself to hatch a plan to free the females, who, by the way, are enslaved.
Yeah.
They're like sex slaves for the bad guy, which
Right.
makes him even badder bad guy.
And his
Awful.
sons.
Yeah, which is
Bad.
gross.
Incest.
So Mad Max also gets wrapped up in this plot because he gets captured by these people and they want to enslave him, but he's Mad Max. He cannot be enslaved. So he casts off the chains of slavery and by chance collides with Furiosa, where they team up and everything. Look, I could keep going describing this awesome movie, but I just be here forever because it's so good. There's so many
You got
cool
to the
points
part where
cover.
they teamed up and they go back, and that's the movie. That's
No.
what happens.
Okay, they don't go back, Shawn.
They go-
They have a plan to reach a sanctuary,
Right.
which they discover is no longer there.
Sure.
They're being
So,
pursued the whole time.
When you can't find a sanctuary and you're being pursued by villains, your only option left is to either be defeated by the villains or take them out. So they decide to take them out.
And then they come back victorious, having toppled the leader.
Yeah, I hated that.
They
movie.
restore order.
So there was a story. I just want to say there was a story.
Okay. Okay, I just didn't like the story. I guess I would have written a better story. I should have said that.
You don't.
I should have said that. Well, To each his own.
It's no bad teacher. Sorry, Shawn.
I never saw that movie.
Yeah,
I didn't
Shawn.
see that. Sorry, guys.
It's not Stranger Than Fiction,
Well,
Shawn.
I could not fucking think of it. I'm sitting here for 30 seconds racking my brain. What's the name of that fucking Will Ferrell movie? Damn it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
you want to take some calls?
Yeah, let's end the official podcast and say thank you for
What
watching.
time is it? Are we at an hour?
Yeah.
We're
over an
past
hour.
an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
We're having the most fun.
Oh, yeah. We're 10 minutes past the hour.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with us, and hopefully Rocco's back from the jungles.
Oh, yeah. Rocco will be back next week. Thank you for watching us. Follow us on Twitter.
Go to shop.mega64.com and buy that shirt.
Go to shop.mega64.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Support us on Patreon. And tune in on Friday, March 4th, for the first episode of Funny Factory.
We'll be on our YouTube channel.
FrienDimension.
Stick around for the after show tonight. Don't go nowhere, because we're going to be here. And thanks for watching.
Excuse me.
And wins dance class.